How's it going, YouTube? I'm going to show you some exercises for a four-way neck machine or a four-way neck machine head harness. This is not your standard neck machine. Most likely, when you're looking at looking for a four-way neck machine and exercises for that, you're thinking of more of a chair with weights where you can stand up and move around around the machine and position your neck in such a way that you work it in all four directions. This is a neck flex head harness, and it works your neck better than a four-way neck machine because you can work the neck from different angles and from all four sides. So that's very key. All four sides and then different angles from all four sides. So have a look. This is a full neck workout in its entirety. You'll see at the beginning of the neck workout will be different variations to work the front and the back of the neck. There are 4 exercises total. There's unlimited exercises you can do with this particular head harness, but these are some basic ones. So right now you're going to see some exercises for the front and the back, and then the second half of the video will showcase exercises for the sides of the neck, different exercises for the sides, and then followed by some trap, and finally that's the end. Anyway, if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments section and I'll get back to you. Thanks. I'm going to jump back in here. Basically, you saw 2 different variations to work the back of your neck, and you'll see here this is the second variation to work the front of the neck, and notice how the anchor point is up high. It's a completely different feel for this exercise if you were to put the resistance at a point below the ears, at a lower anchor point opposed to a higher anchor point. But this variation works well. And if the resistance is not enough with the neck flex, you just scoot forward a bit, as you just saw this person in the video do, and that increases the resistance. And you could increase the resistance to a point where you could only get out 6 reps, 3 reps, but the neck responds a lot like your forearms and calves. You're going to want to work higher repetitions, closer to 20 to 30 repetitions, and you'll notice that that will increase your strength exponentially, as well as if you're going for, if you're working to failure and then past failure with some forced reps, you're going to notice a lot of size gains as well. This is a variation here working the side of the neck, and after this is an anchored exercise. Once again, if you could put the anchor higher up and get a different feel. But this works fine. And you'll notice that after this, the other variation for working the sides of the neck are manual, that's unanchored, basically using your hands as holding the band in your hand to work the sides. You'll see when it comes back up. Alright, I'm going to jump back in here. Notice that the thumb is pointed down. That makes a big difference when you're working this exercise manually. Palm out, thumb down. For whatever reason, I'm sure there's a very good medical reason. A chiropractor could probably give you a bunch of technical terms, but it basically it forces your rotator cuff to rotate down, therefore getting you better range of motion when you're working your neck. Not sure why it works that way, it just does. But you'll notice with the thumb pointed up, you're not going to get nearly the kind of feel that you would if your thumb was pointed down. And you'll see this person, when they flip over, this time they have their thumb up, and you'll notice the range of motion is not as good. Still fine, but not nearly as good as when it was down. Alright, I'm going to jump back in one last time here. This person is finishing up with a drop set, working the shrugs, and basically that will, you know, if you've got a big pump in your neck, then you finish off with the shrugs, then you got the complete neck workout package look. Anyway, if you have any questions, you can go to the website. It's theneckflex.com. That's theneckflex.com. There's a bunch of videos and a bunch of information on there, and hopefully you saw that this is in fact very similar. It is basically another 4-way neck machine. Thanks.